What is up, guys? Have to record this again because I sound like a robot for like no reason in my last recording. Cacus here, and today we have some brand spanking new Destiny 2 news, courtesy of the Bungie weekly update that has just released, unveiling new official Destiny 2 information. Definitely going to be a shorter video today because there's not too much information to go over, but that information is still very interesting. Now, the big things to happen this week are, firstly, the release of the Last Word exotic quest, the Draw. A lot of people have that weapon already. If you want to know what is required to get that weapon, if you're struggling at a certain part, whatever, I have put out my full guide for how to get the Last Word. Check that out, linked up above. But something else that happened on the exact same day the Last Word was released and may have kind of been lost in the shuffle for some people is the Whisper of the Worm exotic quest. The Whisper of the Worm, an exotic sniper rifle, is still one of the best PvE exotics in the game. In fact, when you're fighting certain bosses, it's the best weapon you can use. Very good gun, but the quest to get it used to only be available on the weekends. So obviously, because of people's schedules, you know, if they work, especially on the weekends, they're probably pretty annoyed with that feature. But on January 29th, the same day the Last Word came out, the Whisper quest is now available every single day. So you can get a team together and do it right now, as soon as you're done watching this video. So definitely, if you don't have that gun, this is your chance to get it. It's very, very good. And of course, linked up above is my easy guide for how to get it, showcasing a bunch of shortcuts and so on. But those are the things that happened this week. Let's look further out with some new information about some of the things coming next season, Season of the Drifter. Firstly, with changes to how clans work. Now, clans, of course, play as a clan, you do your clan bounties, you level up your clan, you get rewards for doing so, but you're also going to get rewards for your entire clan by unlocking new perks on your clan banner. So, some of the changes coming next season are going to be, number one, we're returning to the Destiny 2 launch system for gaining clan experience. Go play activities in the game and you will earn clan XP and level up your clan. As a result, daily clan bounties are no longer needed and will be removed from the game starting with Season 6. That's a big change. So how you gain clan experience is changing pretty dramatically, and I think you're going to see a lot more clans ascend to max rank next season because you can just level up by playing the game as you normally would. But some more changes are going to be, there are now 3 weekly bounties that require playing with your clanmates to complete. There will always be one PvE, raid, and PvP weekly bounty from Hawthorne. They reward legendary gear and a big chunk of clan XP. So that's another interesting change. But as your clan levels its banner, the rewards you receive from these bounties grow. So at rank 3, you earn mod components when completing one of those 3 weekly bounties. At rank 4, you will earn enhancement cores as well when completing a weekly bounty. And at rank 6, your clan will unlock a 4th clan weekly bounty. So again, how you level up clans, this whole reward system is changing pretty dramatically with the next season. But there's something else that's really, really interesting. So, Bungie said they wanted to talk about the Tier 5 clan perk for Season 6. It reads, Crucible and Strike Catalysts have an increased drop rate when playing with clanmates. Wow, exotic catalysts have been something that have not been addressed, have not been talked about by Bungie until literally today, since Forsaken came out. Now, catalysts were introduced back kind of around Warmind, and they were essentially ways to augment and power up exotic weapons. Certain weapons were honestly not that good until you got the catalyst and masterworked them, and then they became very competitive. Even now, using Year 1 masterworked exotics can give you a pretty big edge, especially when doing PvE content, because they're going to produce orbs. And, you know, the Forsaken exotics, although they're very powerful, the fact that you get your super notably less, like, that is a definite downside. And a lot of people have been wondering, including myself, What the heck happened to catalysts? Are they coming back for Forsaken weapons? Are they going to be added to exotic armor like what was mentioned, oh my goodness, like months and months ago, back around the time of Warmind? Well, again, the fact that they're talking about these again finally is a good sign. But, of course, the question is, well, I've already got all of the Crucible catalysts or the Strike catalysts or both. You know, is this perk useless for me? Well, Bungie says that we plan to release a few more from our Year 1 reserve during Season of the Drifter for you to chase. They won't be released day 1 of Season 6, but keep your eyes on the patch notes for availability. So, that is really interesting. More catalysts will be added to the game next season. Now, of course, they said Year 1 reserve, so that means none of the Forsaken weapons are going to be getting catalysts. So the Black Talon is not going to be getting an exotic catalyst, but some of the Year 1 weapons that don't have catalysts will finally be getting them. And of course, we've known about these catalysts for quite a while. With data mining, they were supposed to be added to the game with the Arms Week activity that never came. And that's one of the reasons I stopped covering data mine stuff, because you tend to mislead people all the time with stuff like this. Arms Week never happened. But regardless, I'm glad to see these catalysts finally be released. I'm glad to see more weapons finally get a chance to shine, because catalysts can add either entirely new perks for certain exotics or pretty big stat bonuses. So certain Year 1 exotics like that may have been decent but just not competitive enough, now that they're getting catalysts, may actually be usable next season. So keep an eye on those. And guys, that is it for all of the big information in this update. Hope you enjoyed, found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. And if you guys want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That's linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day. Oh, and if you're wondering what I sounded like, well, this is it. What is up, guys? RickCacus here, and today